Hello, how are you? And if today isn't your best day, I hope by the end of this video you'll feel a little more grounded, a little more yourself. I am Nasreen and I am joined once again by Masumi from Alabama, our US chapter head with the Japan Reiki Association.
Hello, everybody.
If you watched last week's video, you'll remember that Masumi and I started answering the top 10 questions people ask about Reiki. Questions she first brought to Yoko-san in Japanese. Today, we are continuing with part two, questions 6 to 10. Those go deeper into emotions, fear, time, self healing, and whether Reiki really helps the body. So, if you are ready, let's continue where we left off. Masumi, what's the next question?
Okay, here is question 6. When someone feels sad, worried, or emotionally down, can they use Reiki on themselves? And how would that work?
Yes. And honestly, this is one of the most powerful ways to use Reiki. People often think Reiki is only for physical pain, like a sore back or an injury, but our emotions respond to energy too. If someone is anxious, overwhelmed, or their heart just feels heavy, Reiki can help bring them back to center. You don't need a special setup. You can place your hands on your chest, your stomach, or wherever you feel the emotion sitting in your body. And for those who've trained in the Japanese method, there are also techniques for calming the mind without even using the hands. Something you can do on a train, at your desk, or before bed. You've used it in this way too, right, Masumi?
Yes, it helps me calm down when I feel stressed.
Exactly. It doesn't mean you'll never feel upset again. Life still happens. But instead of staying in that feeling for days, you shift in minutes. And the more you practice, the faster your system remembers how to regulate itself. That's one of the gifts of Reiki. Emotional recovery becomes easier and gentler.
Thank you. Question 7. If someone is really busy and doesn't have a lot of time, can they still use Reiki? Even just for a minute?
Yes. Reiki isn't something you have to schedule a big block of time for. Once you learn it and get comfortable, you can use it in tiny moments throughout the day. You can give yourself Reiki while you're sitting at your desk, waiting for the kettle to boil, riding the train, or even before you fall asleep. 1 minute is enough to bring your system into a softer state. People think it has to be a long session, but energy doesn't measure time the way we do. In the beginning, yes, a bit more practice helps you build a connection. But once you've got the feel for it, even a short pause with your hands on your body can reset your mind, your breathing, and your mood. You do that too, right, Masumi, between work or before teaching?
Yes, I use it little by little during the day.
Exactly. Reiki fits into your life. You don't have to escape your life to use it.
Thank you. Question 8. Some people are interested in Reiki, but also feel a little scared or unsure. Is that normal? And what would you say to them?
It's completely normal to feel that way.
Hmm.
Anytime something is unfamiliar, especially something you can't see, like energy, the mind naturally gets a bit cautious. That's not wrong, that's human. And sometimes the fear isn't about Reiki itself, it's about choosing the wrong teacher or not knowing what to expect or worrying it's connected to something strange. So hesitation is not a bad sign. It just means you're thinking. The best thing you can do is meet the teacher first. Listen to how they speak. Notice how you feel around them. Calm, tense, safe, unsure. Your body will tell you more than your mind. In Japanese culture, there's a lot of awareness around unseen energy, right?
Yes, but even then, some people feel nervous at first.
Exactly. Being curious and a little scared at the same time is okay. It just means you care about making the right decision. Reiki doesn't demand belief, it invites experience. And when you start learning, the fear fades quickly because you realize it's gentle, natural, and already part of you.
Thank you. Question 9. Reiki started in Japan, so what was it originally like? How was it used in the beginning?
In the beginning, Reiki in Japan was very natural, not mysterious, not commercial, not even separate from daily life. Uh, People used their hands to help family members, neighbors, and even animals feel better. It was considered a kind of folk healing, like tending to someone with care. And the word Reiki itself is very old Japanese. It wasn't treated as something unusual or spiritual, it was just part of life. Before modern medicine was everywhere, people relied on community support and natural methods of recovery. Even the language still carries that, right? Words with ki show up everywhere.
Yes, it's part of daily speech. Like, 気が合うね、ナスリンさん。
うん、本当気が合うね。
or 今日の天気はいい天気だね。
うん、こっちもいい天気。And of course, later, Usui Sensei organized it into a method people could learn and share. That's how it began to spread, first in Japan and then worldwide. But originally, it wasn't about titles or techniques. It was about using natural energy to support the body and spirit. Today, some people focus more on healing the body, others on personal growth or emotional balance. But at its core, Reiki was always about reconnecting to the life energy that has been with us from the start.
Thank you. Question 10. Can Reiki really help with pain or health problems? And do you have any personal example you can share?
Yes, Reiki absolutely supports the body, and I've seen it over and over again, as I'm sure you have, Masumi. It can help with pain, tension, recovery, and even speed up healing. It doesn't replace medical care, but it works beautifully alongside it. I've given Reiki to people with headaches, back pain, injuries, burns, stomach issues, and many times the pain softens or goes away much faster than expected. I've also used it on myself. If I burn my hand in the kitchen or feel pain in my body, Reiki speeds up the healing. And some of the most touching moments are with pets and children because they don't question it, they just receive it. You've seen that too, right? With your pet dog, Masumi?
Yes, my dog responds very naturally.
What's your dog's name?
My dog's name is so cool. His name Wasabi.
Ooh, that is such a Japanese name.
Yeah.
And of course, there are the deeper moments when someone is going into surgery or recovering from something serious. I've sent Reiki from a distance, and the person has healed faster than the doctors expected, or gone into the operation feeling calm instead of terrified. Not every story is dramatic, but many are powerful. And there's something Yoko always says that really resonates with me. Reiki doesn't force the body, it supports the body's own intelligence. Everyone responds differently, but the potential is very real. I've seen enough now to trust that. And that completes all 10 questions. I hope these answers have given you clarity and maybe even the encouragement you've been looking for. Remember, Reiki isn't something you have to figure out alone. The best way to really understand it is to learn from a teacher who feels right for you. Within the Japan Reiki Association, we have certified teachers all over the world, each of us with our own style, but all grounded in the same tradition. So take a look at the link in the description, explore the teachers, and trust yourself to find the one you feel drawn to. That's often the very first step of your Reiki journey. Masumi, would you like to share a closing word?
Yes, I just want to say don't wait too long. If you feel curious about Reiki, even a small step like joining a class or meeting a teacher can change your life in ways you don't expect. I've seen it happen many times. ぜひ皆さん、アラバマに来てください。一緒に霊気を学びましょう。待ってます。
Beautifully said. Masumi is waiting for you in Alabama in the beautiful natural surroundings.
Mhm.
Thank you, Masumi, and thank you to everyone watching. I hope this conversation has opened the door for you. When you're ready, your Reiki journey is waiting.
Thank
Goodbye.
you. Bye bye.